Hey, good morning, Facebook friends. It's Carolyne Rodrigues here. Oh my goodness, what time is it? 12 after 12. Okay, this is really funny because today I'm talking about being late and clutter. Well, it's just, what can I say? It's karma. Anyhow, I was trying to do my Facebook Live on my Carolyne Rodrigues coach page, and things have shifted, and so guess what? Hey, what can I say? I'm living it. So I'm speaking to you based on my experience. So this is really funny. Hey, Michael Racanelli. Hey, Gail. So my question is, are you someone who's always late? Hello. Here I am, 15 minutes late. So technical issues, and I'm learning those lessons myself. So don't laugh too hard, right? So my question was, are you someone who's always late, who can't find their stuff, their keys, their sunglasses, their wallet, their purse, their shoes? Well, that was me. So organizing my life is helping me. So today, guess what? I was depending on technology, and technology let me down. So good lesson for me to learn, right? So guys, my topic really is when I'm speaking to you, and first of all, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. I got a little overwhelmed doing all of this stuff. So if you're tuning in live, say hello. Hey, Leslie. It's nice to see you guys. It's beautiful here in Southwest Florida. I'm sending you guys some warmth and sunshine on my magical Mondays. I love Mondays. So, all right. Disorganization, clutter, can't find things, all of that causes me stress. So when people ask me, Carolyne, what do you do? I used to tell them, I'm a pilot. They go, really? I thought you were a flight attendant. I'm a pilot. I pilot here, I pilot there, I pilot over there. And before you know it, I had all these piles all around me making me crazy. So when I get up in the morning, and I wish I could show you my desk, when I see papers and stuff laying all around me, I organize them all, right? So when you get up in the morning, if you have clutter right there in your face, it starts your day off on the wrong foot, right? So when you're starting your day and you're heading out the door and you don't know where you put your keys, and that's, guys, I keep working on this all the time. It's not that I have it perfected. I often say to my husband, where are my keys, right? So I'm learning. Even though I have a little key rack going out the garage door, I sometimes forget to hang my keys up there. So it's just this is just a reminder to you. It's a reminder to me, so it's a reminder for you, right? So when you start your day off looking for your keys, looking for your phone, looking for the toothbrush, that's the scary thing. What it creates is anxiety, right? Anxiety around, do you ever get like that? Give me a thumbs up if that's you. Oh, I can't find my stuff, right? And my husband can attest to this, because this is a place where I often find myself. So when I'm coming to you today, it's to let you know, okay, what is Carolyne doing to help manage that here? Because when my mind is cluttered and stressed out, when my environment is cluttered and stressed out, the two of them are in sync. They're either working together or they're working against each other. So if you think you don't have to clear up your clutter, you guys, think again. And so what I've learned is to do it in 15 to 30 minute chunks. Because I used to say, okay, I am going to clean up this room, blankety blank room. And before you know it, you get like, oh, you find this box and you start rooting through this box, and it's like, oh my God, what is all this stuff? And you get, what I call, you're in the rabbit hole of the clutter. So I just wanted to give you a few little tips in order for you to help declutter your space. So I pick my office, because that's where I am typically most mornings after I come back from my workout. But I just want to give you one little quick tip before I start this about intention, right? So you guys all know that I make working out a priority. Hey, Danielle, how are you? Hey, George. Welcome to my Magical Mondays. So what I do the night before is I put my workout gear somewhere where I can see it, and I don my workout gear, and that's a sign for me to go out the door. So, hey Luann, how are you? So in terms of setting your intention, what's your intention for clearing out the clutter in your space, in your life, in your head, right? So I start with a specific room, my office. I clean up my office because I can't start working on a project when there's papers and sticky notes and things all over the place. I don't know where to start. I get lost, I get disorganized, and I get, whatever. Other stuff happens, right? So remember, 15 to 30 minutes, clear up your junk, tidy it up, start with a clean space. So moving into other rooms, what do you want to keep? What do you want to donate? What do you want to throw away? And what do you want to gift? Bob Proctor taught me this. There's lots of great consignment stores. I just take my stuff and give it there. I don't always want to sell it. If it's a really precious item and it's worth some money, well, you decide what you want to do with it. So my little saying is, when in doubt, throw it out, right? So in my closet, I do this on a regular basis. And if you know people, guys, who you see them and their wardrobe is sort of the same thing, and they don't have money, give your clothes to them. I have a lady that helps me out back home up north. She's lovely. She's a hard worker. She comes and does lots of things for me. She's my size. So periodically, seasonally, I go through my closet. I do it at least twice a year, and I pick things that I haven't worn and I put them in little piles. And then, when I see her at church, I just gift it to her and I say, here's some stuff and maybe of value to, and if not, donate it to somebody else, right? So if you're in doubt, you can take it and put it in a box, take that box and put it in your basement, in your garage, in your attic, whatever, put a date on it, put that date in your calendar to go take a look. And in 6 months to a year, you guys, if you haven't used that stuff, oh my God, that's called a pack rat. Then don't even open the box, just give it away. So in Florida, I haven't found these organizations, but at home, it's like the Kidney Foundation, the Diabetes Foundation. So in my basement, when I would go down there, I'd say, oh, I haven't been in this area for a while. So I just take all that stuff, I put it on the porch, I call them and I say, I have a pickup. And they will take, sift and sort stuff and donate it to, somebody with a worthy cause, right? Same thing as I mentioned with your wardrobe. I don't know, do you find that you wear the same thing over and over, yet you go in your closet and you're like, oh, there's nothing to wear here, nothing to wear, and you're sifting through all your stuff? So it's the 80-20 rule, right? 20% of the clothing is what you wear, 80% takes up space. So again, donate it. In my company, I go to these galas once a year. Well, can't wear the same gala dress like 3 times in a row. So I give it to, there's a dry cleaner in my community, and they take those dresses, they clean them, and they donate them to young girls going to a prom. Same thing with my shoes. I broke my foot, and now I can't wear all these beautiful shoes that I have in my wardrobe. So some of them I keep, and others I'm just donating them to somebody else who's going to enjoy them, right? So don't sell it, donate it. There's lots of women's shelters out there where people could use those clothes. And so I found after a while that I looked in my closet, everything was black. Do you have like 10 black t-shirts? Maybe you don't need 10 black t-shirts, right? So get rid of it, right? Get rid of it. Laundry. I see some people's laundry rooms and it's like a complete disaster zone, right? So you have your laundry pile. I'm grateful my husband does the laundry, and when he folds it and puts it on my bureau, I put it away right away. Don't let stuff pile up. And your bedroom floor is not your laundry basket, right? I'm grateful to my mom who instilled in me in a very early age, make my bed. Every morning when we got up, before we came to the breakfast table, we had to make sure our bed was made. And that's just something that I automatically do. I don't know, I go into some people's homes, they never make their bed, and there's stuff all over the bed, and they take the stuff on the bed and throw it on the ground and go to sleep. And I'm like, those are the clothes you wear. You just, anyhow, so you get my drift, right? Paper, oh my goodness, how many of you are paper junkies? I know people that like print everything. So I've learned to, you type things out, copy, paste, put in a document, and file it. Thank you, Casey, for helping me, right? So a lot of my stuff is on my computer. So there are people who've come into my home, like people in my business, and they go, well, where's all your stuff? I go, what stuff? All your documents. I go, it's in my computer. And of course I have my computer backed up. I'm not stupid, right? I shouldn't say that. I'm not ignorant. I understand that you can't just rely on technology. So I do have my computer backed up, and important documents, I do have them filed. And speaking of filing, oh my goodness, I was going through my filing cabinet last night. I found stuff from like 10 years ago. Like, come on, Caroline. So same thing in my computer files of things, documents that I created 15 years ago when I started my business that are no longer applicable, right? So this is all stuff about clearing out the clutter. When I'm on an airplane, I'll go through my computer and I'll delete old photos, I'll delete old files, I'll clean things up. And I know this isn't a subject I haven't talked about before, and I know Cindy Jacqueline was on, we were talking about this, your inbox. Right? Do you have like 2,000 emails in your inbox? And I learned from my mentor, Kathy, who said that when an email comes in, she takes action on it. And she's a busy woman. She runs $1 billion company. And she says, her answer often to me is yes, no, do it, and call me. It's short, and get it off your computer. Because that's like lugging around all this stuff that's clogging you up. And then you have to go through, where's that email, right? Guys, again, I'm not perfect. I do this stuff still, right? I call my wonderful project manager, Casey, I can't find that email, right? So it's just stuff we have to do all the time, you guys, right? So I use my computer to store recipes. Before I used to cut out recipes. Now I did make a nice little photo album and I put my recipes in there. So I still like looking at books, but if you find that you've got pieces of paper everywhere, put them somewhere. Take some time, buy a beautiful photo album and put them in there, because those are my favorites, right? I collect them. Your personal documents, make sure you have a copy of your passport. I mean, I'm in the US, God forbid I should lose my passport, right? Your driver's license, your passport, and file them somewhere important. And it's also worthwhile of sending that document to, another family member should something happen, God forbid, to your house, and, everything goes, what. So guys, clean up the coupons. I'm a coupon clipper. I love saving money, but I find that, all of a sudden I have a little tiny filing thing as I'm going out my garage door, and I stick all the coupons in there. Well, guess what? I'm running out the door, got my keys, sunglasses, purse, phone. I'm driving away and I'm like, forgot those coupons at the door. So now I stick them in my car in the little side pocket on the driver's side, right? So I always have them with me, and then once a week I look through them because many of those coupons are expired, so throw them away, right? Books. Okay, I know lots of people, hey Lardy, lots of people love. My husband loves to read, and he's got his favorite collection of books. So keep your favorite ones. I have lots of books that I've read and I love, and I use them and refer to them. And the others, just give them away. Do a book exchange. Trade with other people. What are you reading? And I'd love to trade with you. In our community, we have a sort of an open area library. So you can take a book, you can donate a book, right? So you don't have to clutter up your house. So I talked about the filing cabinet. Go through it, get rid of the junk, so that there's it's nice when you open it and there's like lots of room, right? Instead of it's like jammed open. Some people's filing cabinets like jammed, you can't even put your finger in there, right? So get rid of it. Keep those important documents, receipts, right, for your business. So have a system of what you keep and what you discard. Okay, last thing, you guys, I've seen some people's medicine cabinets. Scary, very scary. There are people who have medication that is expired, okay? Throw it away. And I learned that lesson when my kids came over and they said, do you have any cough syrup? And I'm like, yeah, here you go. And then they looked at it and go, this expired 2 years ago. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I used it once and I didn't need it. And so highlight those expiry dates and throw them away, because it can be dangerous to take old medication, right? And I remember when I was flying, how many of you travel around, you bring home those little bottles of shampoo and conditioner and skin cream, hand cream. Well, I keep a couple of those little bottles, and then the rest, when they pile up, take them to a women's shelter, because those people really could use it. And I said that was the last one. Here's the last one. Your kitchen drawers. I'm gonna call my sister out here, because when I go over to her house and we're having a party, and I used to open her drawers and be like, couldn't even get it open and stuff was flying out. So, your kitchen drawers, oh my God, I love organizing the kitchen. There's so many great storage places, so go and get those drawer inserts where you can put things together, right? How many spatulas do you need? I had like 10. Okay, admitting it, I had like 10. So I gave them away. Some of you have like 3 or 4 vegetable peelers and garlic thingamajiggies, right? You only need one, right? So I started collecting all these things and then donating them to the Reuse It Center or to Habitat for Humanity. Such a great cause that will help people who have nothing in life, right? So the bottom line is, guys, when you clear out the clutter, there's this thing called white space, free space, opportunity for new things to come in, room for you to breathe, room to think, because here's what I know. Your external environment is a reflection, your internal environment is a reflection of your external environment. So when everything around you is cluttered up, chances are this is cluttered up. And I don't know about you, but I can't stand it when I feel overwhelmed when there's all this disorganization and clutter all around me. And it creeps up, you guys. Like I said today, I thought I was prepared, and just all of a sudden I couldn't get on Facebook Live, and I didn't understand what happened because I was able to do it last week. So I'm gonna give you my last tip, and it works for me when I use it, so it could work for you if you use it. If I have to be somewhere at 4:30, I set my alarm to be there for 4:15. Because typically what happens is at 4:15, when I'm supposed to leave, something happens like, where's my keys, right? So what I'm sharing with you is what I'm practicing. It's not perfect, but these are reminders for me of what I need to do every so often. I'm going along, and the stuff piles up, and I clean it up, and I remind myself, and I start over. So if you want peace, if you want calm, if you want to clear the junk, if you want to clear out the junk, just start. Do it in little increments, and pretty soon it'll become a habit. So thank you for those of you who tuned in. If you found this valuable, please share. If you're in a group and there are people complaining about this, please share their #replay if you're listening to it in replay time. And next Monday, I promise to be here on time. So with that, you guys, have a magical Monday, have a magical week, and wishing you all the best. Thanks, Sunny. Bye-bye.